The former Leigh and London halfback played a pivotal role in the club's 25-24 win over Hull and Perpignan last Saturday, just 3 days after stepping off a plane from Australia, which lifted them off bottom spot. With more time to acclimatise and prepare for tonight's trip to leaders St Helens, McNamara says the pressure will be ramped up on his new playmaker. "Josh did a great job," McNamara said. "We couldn't have asked for anything more from him. I suppose there was probably no pressure on him last week, getting off a plane and jumping straight in, whereas this week he's had that extra bit of time to prepare." The signing of Drinkwater, as a straight replacement for the injured Luke Walsh, enabled McNamara to shift Tony Jigott back to his more accustomed fullback role, and that provided him with an attacking spine the team had lacked all year. Drinkwater's halfback partner is former Leigh teammate Samisoni Langi, who played primarily as a centre for the Centurions in 2017 but whose best position is standoff, according to McNamara, who remembers him from his time as assistant coach of Sydney Roosters. "Sammy had a huge amount of potential as a ball-carrying six, and then he suffered some injuries which curtailed his career," McNamara said, "but he's a young man still. He's done a good job so far, and, with a genuine halfback alongside him, it provides a better opportunity for both him and the team to play well." The Dragons have lost centre David Mead to a leg injury, while St Helens look likely to be without fullback Ben Barba, Super League's top try scorer who hurt his neck in the big win at Salford last Thursday. Barba, who was taken to hospital after being carried from the field on a stretcher, has been included in Saints' 19-man squad, along with hooker and captain James Roby, who has missed the last 3 games with a rib injury, but coach Justin Holbrook has yet to make a final call on both men. "If Ben recovers in time, he will play," Holbrook said. "If he isn't right, he won't, and it's the same situation with Robes. He is training fine, but if he isn't right, I won't play him." McNamara admits that with or without Barba, his team face a huge task against a side that has lost just twice in 2018 and has scored 166 points in their last 2 matches. "I wouldn't want any player not to play due to injury," McNamara said. "They're a bigger threat with him in their team, but they showed against Hull FC when Ben didn't play that they're still more than capable of performing to a high standard. We're going to have to play very, very well, and we know that, but in round 2 we had a fantastic game against them in France. It was a right battle, and hopefully we can have a right battle in St Helens." Saints have a chance to reopen a 4-point lead at the top of Super League, but Holbrook insists he will not underestimate the French club. "There aren't any easy games, and I'm not worried about where they sit on the table," he said. "They got a good win over Hull FC at the weekend, and I'm sure they will be thinking, if we can beat Saints, we can challenge for the Super 8s. They aren't a mile off.